Okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTube. First time streaming on YouTube, so this is going to be exciting in a way, for me at least, because I've never streamed to YouTube. I've uploaded to YouTube before, but I've never streamed. So we'll see. It might actually be terrible, but that's a good thing because terrible means I can learn something from it. But we're playing Elder Scrolls today. We're going to continue our foray through it. I don't know why this song plays twice every time it's on. Oh, it's because it starts over in the beginning. But we're going to go ahead and switch over to our main screen here. Let me double check. Actually, can I see my view your channel? Yes, I can. View your channel. Yes, I can. Whoa. Whoa. That's kind of trippy. I like it. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into the game, shall we? All right, where did we leave off here? Talk to King Cameron, Eridon, and Elden Root. That is, I think that is part of an island quest line, but we were doing the main quest line. Open up our journal here. The main quest right here, chasing shadows. The prophet and I need to find a way to rescue Sai Sahan, Redguard who hid the Amulet of Kings. The prophet has asked that I travel to Volkhelgard and search for the Wormcold agent. Let's do another line of this. And if it feels like we're straying too far away from Urdon, or not Urdon, Gratwood, we tried to go back and do this dungeon solo. But unfortunately, all dungeons need to be done in a group. And we're trying to just do some solo lore here. I want to really absorb this world as much as I can without feeling too rushed. And I don't want to hold anyone back while we're in a dungeon, so we'll do that eventually. Investigate the vocal guard. Did we already talk to him? We did, yeah. Put that away. We don't need that just yet. Couple little spots here that we can check out. We'll check out this bottom one first.
It's a fine day, isn't it?
No.
The fish are biting and the water is soothing.
Yes, it is. Have you seen any strangers lurking about?
This one thinks you're a bit strange.
Oh, he does.
Kidding, kidding. I am thinking I did see an Imperial man lurking around by the lighthouse, like skittish prey. He thinks I do not see him, but this one has a keen eye.
43 gold just to get an answer directly? Let's do it. If you tell me where I can find him, I can make it worth your while.
Very generous. The Imperial was very sneaky, but this one saw him slip inside the lighthouse with another man.
Oh.
Very thin and white, like a dead thing. They did not think Khajiit was watching, but this one has excellent peripheral vision.
Yeah. I think we get our update pretty quick here. If we would have taken the route of investigation, we probably would have had to go to a different marker.
Mr. Merrick, where are you?
We're doing good by keeping the quest log at a minimum.
I hope you're not expecting a performance. I had to sell off my equipment and instruments just to make ends meet. Times are tough, my friend.
Hey there. Had any particular or peculiar looking customers lately?
Funny you should ask. There was an odd-looking Imperial fellow in town a few days ago. He was asking about local burial grounds. Said he was trying to track down his great-aunt's remains. Yeah, right. And I'm Queen Irene's Chamberlain.
Any idea where I can find this Imperial?
Last I saw him, he was heading towards the lighthouse.
Alright, lighthouse it is.
I have to do this.
Is there a way to get there without having to go all the way north and then back down? We might have to just cut through here. Oh. Oh, give me 1 second here. Alright, sorry about that. Neighbors' dogs were starting to bark and I take precautions just so it doesn't carry over. Okay, I don't know if we have to sneak or what. They may... Oh, here we go. Enter the cellar. Oh, here we are. Oh, it's a solo dungeon. Awesome. I sense some undead here. Oh! And a trap. Be careful with that. Oh, I did not see him on the ground. Hello, friend. That guy was nappy. He's like, why do you disturb my slumber? Well, there's a ritual going on here, it seems.
You'll never leave this place alive.
This is the Imperial I think we're looking for, maybe? Oh, he summoned something. What is this thing? We'll take it out just in case it has like a mechanic. We did it. This house is cleansed. Hey, what is this? I was on my evening stroll having a bite to eat in a back alley when I noticed that the Imperial neck I feasted upon bore a golden medallion. I recognized the trinket at once as the sigil of the cult of the Black Worm. So Aldimian is a vampire, it sounds like. While I considered this, I heard the dull thwack of a blunt object hitting flesh and bone. My world went black. I awoke in a cave, bound to a chair, my head throbbing with bittersweet pain. A number of hooded cultists surrounded me, each with the unmistakable gleam of murder in his eyes. I quite liked them. One of the cultists seemed different than the others, and I recognized him as their leader almost immediately. He had a cold yet calm demeanor and seemed completely unafraid of me. He introduced himself as Abner Oh, okay, so yeah, Abner is part of the group, if I remember correctly. He was somewhat displeased that I had made my evening meal on one of his most loyal guards. Normally, he explained, I would have been discorporated for such an infraction, but he said he liked my style and my violent proclivities. I like that word. I don't use it enough though. He said he saw a lot of promise in me, like to propose a mutually beneficial agreement. So Abner hires Aldimian. If I agreed to join the Wormcult, I could replace this agent. I would reside in a conveniently placed underground lair within the city limits, which would assure me a continued stream of meals, along with virtually unlimited supply of black soul gems. The agreement did sound promising, but just to play Daedra's advocate, I asked what my alternative might be. Answer? Arn opened a portal to Cold Harbor right at my feet. My chair began to teeter. The screams of the damned filled my ears. Lovely to listen to, but not something I wish to experience firsthand. Needless to say, I chose servitude. Now, while I'm away days guarding this wretched cavern, while prowling the city streets after dusk, it's not a bad existence. In fact, I've even begun to take up the study of necromancy. At some point, perhaps, Darn will consent to teaching me the finer points himself. Time will tell, and all I have is time in the world, don't I? So he was hired, and then pretty much was like, hey, you need to do this, or I'm going to send you into a place you're not going to enjoy. So it was kind of, he had it good for a while, until we got here.
What is the meaning of this interruption? Why have you contacted me?
Oh, this is how he speaks to Abner.
This is Abner Tharn. The Master and I are very busy. This had better be important. Wait a moment. I don't know your face. Identify yourself immediately.
Who, me?
Yes, your report, you insipid twit. What, did you contact me by accident?
Oh, forgive me, milord, but I heard something that might be of interest to you. Oh, we need persuasion. We really need to figure out how to get intimidating persuasion. I'm sorry, who are you?
How dare you speak to me in such a... Wait. You're not one of ours, are you? Color me intrigued. You speak to Abner Tharn, Overlord of Nibene and Chancellor of the Elder Council.
The Imperial Counselor. What are you doing in here,
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you contact me? Fascinating. Are you merely a blundering local, I wonder, or something more?
I'm looking for Sai Sahan.
Are you indeed? I didn't think that Redguard has-been had a single friend left. Not in this world, at any rate. Let me give you some free advice. Forget about Sai Sahan. Even if I told you where he was, attempting a rescue would be suicidal.
So then you do know where he's at.
Of course I do. But do you really think I'd tell you and risk incurring Menemarco's wrath? I think not. Ah, the owner of this place returns, and he doesn't look pleased. Farewell.
Huh?
You
Oh, there he
get
is.
away from that.
Servanus Falco is this guy's name. I don't know if he's important or not. But now he's dead. I feel like he doesn't. Abner knows that I think this vampire, Aldemian, was bound to kind of fail. Oh. Came on me once, right? But I think he knew that Aldemian was going to die eventually, so he's just putting up all of these barriers into entry. We might be able to just drop down here. He knows that we're coming. That's kind of cool.
You've returned. What have you found?
The cultists use orbs like this one to communicate. I spoke to Abner.
Abner Tharn shows his face again. I get the sense that he might have a larger part to play in the coming events, but for good or ill, I cannot say. Leave the orb with me. I shall be able to use it to locate Sai Sahan.
Oh, that's good.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. I heard you and the Prophet talking about Abner Tharn.
Why do you dislike Tharn so much?
Didn't the Prophet tell you the story of the five companions?
Yeah, he showed me a vision about them, but I'd like to hear your thoughts.
I don't know where to start. There's so much to tell.
Well, tell me about the five companions.
We were chosen by Emperor Varen to join him on a quest to recover a lost artifact called the Amulet of Kings. The five included Varen, myself, a red guard named Sai Sahan, Abner Tharn, and the traitor Mannimarco.
What this reminds me of is Final Fantasy XI. There is a nation called Sindoria, and or actually, I don't even think it was the Sindorian questline. I think it was an expansion questline called Rise of Zilart or Chains of Promathia, one of those. And this quest pretty much kind of carbon copies it. The royalty send out a expedition team, and then there's the one traitor that takes out, each of the team members one by one. This kind of reminds me of that. Tell me about Mannimarco.
You only know him as the man who killed you and stole your soul. But back then, he was Emperor Varen's most trusted advisor. It was Mannimarco who convinced Varen to search for the Amulet of Kings.
Why would Varen need the amulet?
Varen wasn't a true Dragonborn Emperor. He didn't share Alessia's bloodline. Mannimarco said the amulet could change all that. He said he could use it to perform a ritual that would turn Varen into a true Dragonborn.
And?
It took us more than 2 years, but we finally recovered the amulet and returned to Cyrodiil to perform the ritual. Mannimarco set us up. The ritual caused a violent explosion of magical energy. we lost Varen. Saisahan and I were declared outlaws.
What then?
Manimarco convinced the Elder Council to recognize Abner Tharn's daughter Clivia as Empress Regent, but Manimarco was the true power behind the throne. Saisahan and I went into hiding. There was a bounty on our heads.
What do you know about Abner?
Abner Tharn is Grand Chancellor of the Elder Council and Chief Advisor to his daughter, the Empress Regent. He is also Manimarco's toady.
Tharn didn't seem too happy working with the Worm Cult.
Tharn's first loyalty is to his family and the Empire, and he's a ruthless bastard when it comes to defending them. The Worm Cult obviously doesn't share those loyalties. Tharn would never trust them, but he's too much of a coward to betray them.
What if he was getting something out of it?
Maybe. But what could we offer him? He's already got more gold than the gods themselves. I know it's a lot to take in. We'll talk more later. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on the Prophet. Hopefully that orb will help him find out where Saisahan is being held. Once we know that, we can plan our next move.
Hell yeah. I think we got a new weapon. Let's see what we got here. And we have a lot of gear that we need to go through here. Great Sword of the Twin Sisters. Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. No, that's actually pretty good. We're gonna equip that. This is medium, medium, medium. Actually, we can do armor and then heavy armor. Equip this. Okay. Got a few upgrades, not too many though. Definitely equip that. Actually, what does this do? Health recovery, okay. Definitely worth. And then these definitely can go on. Equipped. I wonder if it's going to replace. Yep, it does. So I think we have to drag. There we go. Nice. We got quite a bit of an upgrade there. We got a lot of health now. We don't have to worry about inventory space just yet. We have 63 of 88. Believe it's a time thing, so we're gonna wait a little bit here. I'm interested to see I want to learn more about the other team members. We know Abnor has a lot of power, but is kind of under the thumb of Manimarco, and we saved Laris. She seems like a badass, so maybe we'll just hang out for a second here. These lore books are abundant. Also, there's a lot of writing. I gotta give it to the writing team in this game. I think if we just kind of move around for a little bit, active time. I don't want to get too far from the cave if we are going to end up coming back here.
The fog has
There it
lifted,
is.
Vestige. The path before us has been revealed. It is both dark and twisted. Come to the harborage. We have an unexpected guest who demands your presence.
Ooh, I wonder who it is. I bet it's Abner. He didn't like that we were in that facility. It has to be him. Well, well, well.
We have an unexpected guest, Vestige.
What's Abner doing here?
My attempts to use the Orb of Discourse to locate Saisahan did not meet with success, so I decided to try a more direct approach. I used it as it was intended and contacted Abner Than.
Is he being cooperative?
He admits that he knows Saisahan's location, but he will not reveal it. He demands to speak with you directly.
Let's hear it. Yeah, look at him just waiting. He's all very pompous looking.
We meet again, Vestige. I wish to speak with you on a matter of some urgency.
Go on.
Menimarco and his vile master have dark and terrible plans for this world. If you wish to stop them, you need to find the Amulet of Kings. But to find the amulet, you must first locate Saisahan.
Yes, this is known. Do you know where he is?
Of course I do. And I might be willing to share that information for a price. If Manimarco learns that we've spoken, he'll have me executed. I'm a danger to him. I know too much. Therefore I, Abner Than, Chancellor of the Elder Council, Overlord of Nibene, formally request asylum.
Asylum? Are you joking?
Do I look to be in a mirthful mood? There comes a point when even a patriot's loyalty is stretched too far, when the things he has done, and has seen done, become too much to bear.
So you're coming with us?
Would that I could. As it happens, I find myself to be somewhat of a prisoner, in dire need of rescue. My proposal is this. If you retrieve me from Menimarco's fortress and grant me asylum, I will give you Saisahan's location in return.
How can I be sure this isn't a trick?
You can't. And you'd be a fool to trust me completely. But the facts remain, you need me if you wish to find Saisahan, and I must keep my head if I am to ensure the continuance of the Empire. Neither of us has a choice.
I can see your point then.
Than is quite correct. We have little choice in the matter.
You can't be serious. How can we possibly trust him?
As our visitor so eloquently pointed out, we cannot. But if we are to locate Saisahan, we must do this. Go with the Vestige, Lyris. Rescue Than. Give him the chance to redeem himself. He may surprise you.
You ready to go? Here we go. So we're going to take someone that's killed a whole bunch of people via proxy, because he didn't do it directly. He hired the vampire. And we're going to rescue him now. That's cool.
You appear to have arrived in the wretched Squalor, a shantytown of Soulshriven outside Menimarco's castle.
How do we get inside the castle?
As luck would have it, Menimarco is away on some errand for the Daedric Prince. The castle garrison is not on alert, so you should only encounter a token defense. The main gate is sealed, but there are undoubtedly other routes one might take.
Such as...
You're the hero, aren't you? Improvise.
Do you have any idea?
Improvise, he says. I can't believe we're risking our lives to rescue that skeeving Horker.
Do you have any suggestions?
Subtlety and stealth. Let's not bring the entire castle guard down on our heads. And didn't he say this was a town of Soulshriven? Maybe we can find one who knows his way around.
We better get going then.
Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured.
Very cool. Give me one moment. I'm going to take a quick break. I got to use the facilities. Okay. Find a way into the castle, talk to the slaves. I want to see what the castle is. That the castle? That looks like a castle. That also looks like a castle too. Holy hell. Gaznar.
Who are you? You don't look shriven. Are you one of those worm cult bastards?
Easy now. I need a way into the castle. Of one?
That's easy. All you've got to do is get captured, killed, and stuffed into a soul gem like yesterday's laundry. If you're serious, Cadwell can probably get you in. Might be too late, though. They just chased him into the guardhouse.
Cadwell.
Why am I not surprised to find Cadwell here?
Oh, she
He
knows.
certainly does get around.
She knows who Cadwell is. But that's a good thing. Maybe they're friends. Okay, it looks like there's a enemy here, so we're gonna go ahead and take them out. More enemies.
Doing here? Intruders!
Whoa. Okay, this guy's a badass. We gotta be careful. Damn. I wonder if I get a move like that. He just runs through everyone. Look at his helmet.
I say, jolly good timing. Lyris enchanted, as always. And you're looking fit for someone, so how can I put it? Deficient in the soul department?
Sir Cadwell, what are you doing here? Oh, we met him in the beginning. That's right. Okay, I remember now. Also, is that John Cleese? Sounds like John
forces
Cleese.
of evil prey upon the innocent, wherever souls are stolen and bodies shriven, wherever a people cry out for justice, there goest I. I mean, this whole eternal servitude business is rather nasty, don't you agree?
We need to find a way into the castle.
Gebellus garters, why? Lovely grounds, no question, but it's positively brimming with angry cultists carrying rather large weapons.
Well, it's because we need to rescue Abner. It's a little complicated.
I see. A rescue, is it? Well, that's a different kettle of fish, isn't it? There is a cistern that drains into the waterway. The door is locked, but that's not stopped me before. Why don't you meet me there, and we'll see what's what?
Thank you.
That might be our best chance to get inside.
Oh. Everything just wants to kill me out here. Wait, maybe? He told us to meet at the cistern. Oh, this is to go back. There we go. I should have known better too. There's a body of water up there. That would make sense that there would be a cistern there. Whoa. Flesh act. They made a flesh atronach? That's sick. Yeah, the Mages Guild kind of messed up, honestly. Can't tell who's an enemy and who isn't here. Oh, there you go. Oh, there we go. Nice. This might be our way in.
Leave it to the Daedra to fill a cave with bones and muck.
Nice cave. I don't know what she's complaining about.
You keep up nicely. I can't abide dawdlers.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so, what's next?
This whole bloody castle sits on top of an ocean of unstable oblivion, what's it? The Daedra use pipes to control the flow of it all, and it comes out as steam. Well, most of the doors in here are sealed with pressure from that steam. It's all rather complicated, but in a nutshell, if I can tamper with the pipes, we can open the doors to the inner keep, and you can slip inside.
Tell me, what do you need from us?
Well, I can handle the tinkering, but you'll have to keep the beasties off me. It will be quite a romp. Are you game?
Yeah, this is gonna be easy. Of course I'm game. I was built for combat. We'll just follow him, and if we get any ads, we'll just take them out. There's a tanky. Not one for subterfuge, it looks like. He just ran in there and started bodying these guys. Whoa. Oh, this guy's got some HP. This might be like a boss. Oh yeah. He wastes no time.
Don't worry, this will get you inside with a minimum of fuss.
Well, while he's doing that, let's go ahead and continue to clear them. Whoa, is that a Deathclaw? No, it's not. Deathclaws are only in Fallout, if I remember correctly.
This should do it.
I don't know what that gas is. I feel like if I was to stand in it for too long, it might actually hurt my, hurt me. Open. No? Oh, we have to talk to Cadwell.
There you are. Quick as you please. There's even time for tea.
Hey, thanks.
A pleasure, think nothing of it. The merest trifle, truly. You'll find this Tharn fellow at the top of the Tower of Bones. You'll need to make your way through the keep's heart to get to it, but it's not terribly far.
What is he doing up there, do you know?
I understand the King of Worms has set him to the task of inspecting the soul gems that find their way into the castle. Which is to say, well, all of them. You'll see crates of the things scattered around the premises.
Why don't you come with us? We can use the hand.
Indeed? Well, I might just take you up on that. But safety first. I'll stay here for the nonce and make sure nothing comes to bugger up our little adventure from behind.
Thanks, Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell came through again. crazy night is starting to grow on me. Should I be worried?
Uh-oh. A little bit of attachment. Hey, we got a tune point. I don't know what this... Oh, this is the daily thing. Do that. Back. There we go. We have 415 now. Yeah, I don't... That is going to be an aesthetic thing. I don't know what any of this stuff does, so I don't even know what's worth. And then, just like in Helldivers, the more you have to like spend a certain amount to unlock page 2. So there is, I just got to buy stuff, I guess. Or no, maybe I just earn. It says earn another 1585. So maybe I don't need to buy anything. We're gonna hold on to those points. I don't really know what I'm doing with them just yet. Uh-oh.
How many Tharns does it take to rule an empire?
Shut up. I'm trying to work here.
None. The one on the throne is a patsy, and the one in the tower isn't useful anymore.
That's not even funny. Get back to work, would you?
What? It's true. Lord Manamarco is gonna peel his skin off and make a particularly ugly flesh Atronach out of him. Mark my words.
And if you don't help me, I'll make sure you're sewn up right alongside him. Now shut up.
That wasn't a very funny joke, honestly. He's got to die now. This is what happens when you tell bad dad jokes.
To the side!
With the arrival of the Chancellor, a crusty Nebonese politician named Abner Tharn, the atmosphere at the castle of the King of Worms has taken a decidedly more amusing turn. He barks his pathetic orders and expects us to pander to his every whim. When we ignore him, he storms about like an infant, shouting, "Do you know who I am?" And Manamarco will hear of this. The King of Worms thinks him an infectious... Okay, so they don't even like each other. I can see why Tharn would want to.
Hurry up! The worms are on the move.
What's that? Maybe it was the Prophet. But I can see why Abner wants to betray Manamarco. Oh no, it was Abner. Hey, we heard you're kind of a baby. You a little salty?
There you are. I was beginning to think you were captured. We've a bit of a problem, I'm afraid.
What seems to be the problem?
The door at the top of the tower has sealed with a warded barrier. I've seen the worms use similar sorceries before. It will sear you to ash if you touch it.
So how do we get through?
Here's a thought. The flesh Atronachs that patrol the castle halls are assembled in a laboratory very close to the warded door. If you created your own Atronach, it would be bound to obey you.
Oh.
You could force it to smash through the barrier.
Doesn't that mean we have to pick up necromancy? I don't know. Knowing the lore of Atronachs, it's kind of brutal. I think we have to enslave souls too for it. How do you build a flesh Atronach?
It's a simple process. A child of 5 could do it. Unfortunately, we don't have a child of 5, so I'll be forced to walk you through it. You'll need some good-sized chunks of flesh. Take them to the laboratory and I'll contact you there.
Alright. Nothing like... Whoa, look at all those drones. Nothing like carrying around bits of flesh. Oh, it's chilled too, so it won't stink until for a while here. That's kind of good.
It's freezing in here.
Yeah, it is.
That means the body parts won't smell as bad.
Hey, she knows. She gets it.
Not the most glamorous task, is it?
Hmm.
I'm not going near the city butcher for a while, I'll tell you that much.
I don't blame you. I don't know if it's me just like kind of just imagining it, but I feel like if I attack right when they attack with that telegraph with the sparks, I feel like I end up stunning them, but I don't know if I just stun them just from blocking. Oh yeah, so I just blocked there. Oh, we got some more flesh over here. We only need one more, so we can probably grab it and go. Oh, holy hell. Ow. Whoa, that thing is cool looking. Scared the hell out of me. I don't even know where it came from.
It takes a lot to make me ill, but this is getting there.
Don't worry, Laius. We're almost done. We just need to get to the laboratory. Oh, there he is. Alright, so there's Abner. Recite circle. Ritual circle. Oh. Alright, get out of there.
Not very big, is it? Oh well. Now cast the ritual from the book.
What do you mean not very big? Look how... Are you blind? That's at least 50 pounds. Well, baby's first Atronach, I guess. And he has a flaming hand?
We'll make a necromancer of you yet.
No, I don't want to be a necromancer. I don't want to be surrounded by all this stuff. Look at this stuff. It probably has a smell. It's probably not super putrid, but there is got to be some grossness to it.
You're not far now. Through the door and to the summit.
Okay, so we only summoned it to open up the door. I don't feel too bad. I thought we were going to use it to, like, actually do some combat with. Like, well, I didn't roll Necromancer, so there's no point in that. Very Castle's Vol from again, I bring that up, but this is giving me a lot of Final Fantasy 11 vibes. Oh, come on. Another summon? Yep. Put the bleed on. Spit on him. They really do not want me to go this way. think we're...
Begone, insufferable worms. I'm working as fast as I can.
There he is. Looks like they've got him under guard.
Okay, so that's Abner. Gotta rescue him. We have the 2 guards here. Here's the jerk. Let's see what he looks like. He looks kind of cool. I like his armor. His armor's pretty neat. This is the guy that's causing all the hustle and bustle right now.
So, we meet in person at long last. You look taller in your projection.
I'm here to get you out per our arrangement. You already know this.
And not a moment too soon. If I had to inspect one more bloody soul gem, I'd have thrown myself from the tower.
Before we go, why should we trust you?
A fair question. I know things. Things that can help you. Here's a bit to whet your appetite. Menimarco isn't doing any of this to serve Molag Bal. His ultimate plan is to out-scheme the god of schemes and to replace him.
So it's a power thing. He wants to remove Molag Bal and take over whatever Molag Bal. I think Molag Bal in this bit of the story, he's just like the big baddie, and he's trying to keep the gates of oblivion open. Hey, what up, Temji? Good afternoon, or actually for you, good evening. Ow.
The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything. Why do you think he kidnapped Sai Sahan? He's torturing him, trying to get him to reveal the amulet's hiding place.
He's trying to find the Amulet of Kings before we do.
Precisely. With the amulet at his command, Menimarco believes he can trap Molag Bal's essence and absorb his power. He seeks to become a god himself.
That sounds bad. What else can you tell me?
I'd love to discuss this further, but this is hardly the place. Get me to a safe haven and I will tell you the rest. That was our agreement, was it not? Now, let's... Wait. Did you feel that?
What are you talking about? Uh-oh. Defeat Menimarco, what? Whoa!
No telling my secrets.
This guy.
Go to your room, Abner. I will deal with you shortly.
Whoa!
Ah, dear Lyris. Your old position at the Foundry is still available. We'll even give you your own set of unbreakable chains. And you, the thorn in my side, the pebble in my shoe. How strong
Oh, he's summoning these undead.
when we test your limits.
These skeletons remind me of the skeletons in the movie Jason and the Argonauts. It's like such an old movie.
You keep fighting.
Oh, it's just gonna be wave based then?
Your strength surprises me. But how much
What?
more can you take, I wonder?
Oh, here we go. Whoa, that looks sick. Bone Colossus.
Menimarco, you dare attack the Chancellor of the Elder Council.
Whoa! Get out of the way, Lyris!
Power wanes, Vestige. Strike him down while his attentions are on me.
Oh!
Betray me, Thar. Your suffering will be legendary.
Oh, he disappeared. He ran. That was pretty sweet interaction. I like that.
He will not remain discorporated for long. His consciousness will be adrift for a few moments, but that is all.
Why did you help me?
Because Manimarco has delusions of godhood. He cares nothing for the Empire. He seeks only power. I've never done battle with him before. He's far more powerful than I imagined. Oh well, too late for regrets. In for a bean, in for a beanstalk.
What now, done?
First things first. We need to get out of here alive. We certainly can't go back the way you came in. I'd imagine they're swarming the grounds already. There's a refuse chute further down the path. It's a bit of a drop, but we'll probably survive.
So probably survive. Okay, well. You know, honestly, I wouldn't put it past them if we actually die and get resurrected in some new part of the story.
You must be the ugliest princess ever rescued from a tower, Tharn.
Damn.
I'm shocked your lack of education and repeated blows to the head haven't dulled your wit, Titanborn.
I appreciate the banter.
Hello again.
Oh, it's
Need a way
Cadwell.
out?
Hey, Cadwell.
I'll have that open in just a moment.
I like him. He's great.
Arcade preserve us. You're as battered and bruised as a peach in a sack of rocks. Bit of the old derring do, was it? No matter. You'll be needing an escape route, no doubt.
Great timing, Cadwell.
Well, it's what I do, quite honestly. We should probably hurry it up. The entire castle is as bristly as a sack of sewing needles after all that noise.
All these metaphors. Why don't you come with us this time?
Come with you? You mean leave Cold Harbor? Well, I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've seen the world I left behind. Do you think it's wise?
You should probably come along. It might be good for you.
Well, that's settled then. And after all, you do need someone to lead you out of here. Onward!
Nice. I think we get him. We probably get him in that little hub. That's awesome.
Into the chute, come on.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy shit.
Quickly! I've opened another portal. Hurry!
Let's see if there's any. I don't think there is. No dialogue between the Prophet and Abner.
My estates, my titles, my own life. It's all forfeit now. All in the name of preserving the Empire. I swear by all the gods, Manimarco will pay dearly for this.
Are you alright?
Of course. I am Abner Tharn. It will take more than a few brainless cultists to rattle these old bones. Now then, where were we?
You were going to tell me where Sai Sahan is.
Ah, yes. Truth be told, I don't know the precise location, but I do know that he is Manimarco's prisoner, and that the King of Worms is trying to pry the location of the amulet from him.
You don't know where he is?
Now, before you lose your temper, let me clarify. I don't know precisely where he is, but I can find out. I'll just need a little time.
You tricked us.
What? You son of a bitch!
Hell yeah.
Ah! Are you insane? Get away from me, you brutish she-troll!
Yes, stand down.
He's done nothing but lie to us from the beginning. I don't care what he says. He'll always be Manimarco's toady.
Please. Manimarco wants me dead. Did I pretend to capitulate to him? Yes, I did. Do you have any idea how many lives I saved by doing so?
The only thing you saved was your holdings in your own hide, you pompous ass!
Enough. Abner had no choice, Lewis. And we are guilty of our own deceit, are we not? The time has come for the vestige to know the truth.
Uh-oh.
Is? The vestige doesn't know? Oh,
Wait,
this
what?
is rich.
Sire, don't.
Vestige, until now, you've only known me as the Prophet, but that is not my true name. I am Varen Aquilarius.
Oh.
Fallen emperor in the tattered robes of a moth priest, blind as a newborn kitten.
I am sorry I deceived you, Vestige.
So this has been Varen this whole time.
You are angry. It is to be expected.
You're the Emperor?
I was once, but no more. My name is Varen Aquilarius.
Why didn't you tell me? Why the deception?
In truth, I feared you'd kill me where I stood if you knew who I was. You certainly wouldn't have allied with us so readily. I caused this, all of this. If Molag Bal destroys this world, the blame will be mine and mine alone.
How can I even trust you? How can I even trust anyone?
You must not blame Lyris. She did as I instructed. She's my sworn protector, but she is also your ally. You have my solemn promise, Vestige. When this is over, if you still judge me harshly, you can end my life. I will offer no resistance.
I guess he's putting his life down on it. And what now, then?
We must find Sai-Sahan. Everything depends on that.
What should I do?
In this matter, nothing. Abner and I must confer. We will contact you again when we have more information. I did not foresee Abner's defection, but I welcome it. Manamako fears him, and with good reason. He can help us. I feel certain of it.
There's just so much lying going on in this game. I think this whole main story bit has just been tons of lying. This really looks more like an actual Elder Scrolls game than an MMO. You are correct, but I am playing it in a very casual way, like super casual way. I know you can play it as an MMO, like more modern, where you can just like spam through everything. There are times when you have to wait for dialogue to finish, like the moment we just had. But you can rush the game pretty quickly too. That's why I don't. If I'm using the mount, I try not to sprint on the mount because it can get so fast to where you can't really enjoy any of the scenery. And I'm also not skipping any of the dialogue, so that kind of contributes to the first. Oh man, it'd be so neat if they could just make a switch where you can turn it on and it kind of sets you up in single player mode. You could still be connected to the server MMO style, but it would do things like hide other players and pets or scale mobs down. Well, we're getting the world scaling in June, I think. So that's going to help with that. But I think this game should, well, it shouldn't. I'm not a developer, so I guess this is just a consumer's opinion. I would like to have a switch that I can hit and it just makes it a single player game, although I'm still connected to the server. That would be pretty cool. It makes the stories more enjoyable. So we're done here for now. We found out we are dealing with Varys. What are these? Chronicles of the 5 Companions. Oh, we're going to read these. I want to read these. But first, I'm going to take a bathroom break. Pardon me for one moment. Also, Temji, say hello to YouTube. This is my first YouTube stream. I don't know what I'm doing yet on it yet. I don't know how to set up like titles and stuff like that. I'm still learning. But yeah, this is going to be on my YouTube channel. You wish you had this Switch in real life. Oh. This, yeah, and then it's just you in the city, and then appropriate, NPCs and POIs that you need to access. And then when you're like, okay, I got my business done, you can switch the city back on, the people. I'll be right back. Hi Mom, I'm on YouTube. Nice. Yeah, I figured I'm gonna need to have multiple outlets. Oop, nope, wrong one. I'm gonna need to have multiple outlets when it comes to content creation. I don't like saying that, but that's what we're doing. Is we're going to make a trail, a paper trail. We're gonna leave a paper trail of me gaming. And if something sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, that's okay too. But just as long as we have fun, that's all that really matters. And I know it's doesn't sound like a go-getter mentality, but I am too old and too tired to have that kind of go-getter mentality. If I can pay my bills and I can play video games and, you know, be able to still do things with the people I care about, then I'm good. Yeah. I don't need to be rich and famous anymore. I mean, I could be rich, but I'm good on the fame part. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna read these books, I think. My name is Lyris of Skyrim, called Titanborn by some. I'm committing these words to paper on behalf of my friend and ally, a man history will remember only as the Prophet. It was through his profound insight and his study of Elder Scrolls that we came to understand the dire nature of the threat that now endangers all of Tamriel. So I think as we progress through the game, we're going to unlock more of the team that was sent out, and we're going to get more books about them on this table. If you so don't worry about it. If you can make an extra dollar somewhere, that's great. Right, exactly, Temji. You know, it's kind of just like, I imagine my brain has these tendrils, and I'm a firm believer if you're just sending those moving those tendrils around at least once a day, and you know, it doesn't matter how many you move around, just as long as you're moving at least one tendril a day, you know, you're doing something. You know, some people's tendril is to go to work for 68 hours. Some people's tendrils are to clean the house and take care of the children or the dogs or whatever. Some people's tendrils are just to go to the gym, you know. So that's making content, playing video games. That's my tendril at this current time. That's one of them. I do other things too. I have to figure out a way to remove a wolf spider from the basement here. But it hasn't been seen in some time, so I think it's either found a spot to just be okay in and out of the eyesight, out of the vision of everyone that lives here, or it's planning its final attack and is going to kill every one of us in this house. So if that happens, if I stop streaming, you know what happened. A wolf spider ate us, which is not possible, actually. Wolf spiders are very scared of humans. They'll avoid us before they attack us. Alright, let it be known by those who read these words, Soulburst, the event that took place in the 579th year of the Second Era, was due to the treachery of a single elf. The Altmeri necromancer Mannimarco, the King of Worms, and servant of the most vile of all Daedric princes, the god of schemes and lord of brutality, Molag Bald. So Mannimarco is hoping Molag Bal, but wants to take and remove Molag Bal and take his place. Okay. In years past, Mannimarco served as chief advisor to the court of Emperor Varen Aquiliaris. Originally a Duke of Churl, Varen became Emperor of Tamriel by right of conquest. With Mannimarco's counsel, Varen led a revolt against the previous dynasty, the savage regime of Reachmen, known as the Longhouse Emperors. Yet, despite his conquest and victory, Varen was not to be true emperor. Like the former Emperor Leovic, the blood of the dragon didn't flow through Varen's veins. He was unable to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One, as the true emperor must by tradition. The dragon fires have remained unlit for generations. This is because of the Amulet of Kings, a relic of the divines gifted unto Saint Alyssa by the Akatosh. It was lost in the centuries following the fall of the Raymond dynasty. Only this relic, traditionally worn by imperial emperors of the First Era, would allow a true-blooded ruler to spark the dragon fires anew. Okay, so that's why the Amulet of Kings is so important. At Mannimarco's urging, Varen formed a group of companions to join him on an epic quest to locate this relic. These companions included myself, the Red Guard swordsman Sai Sahan, Grand Chancellor Abner Tharn, and Metamarco himself. For years, we scoured the face of Tamriel, following countless leads until we finally managed to locate. When we returned to the Imperial City, Metamarco played upon Varen's insecurities and convinced him that coronation ritual, properly modified, can not only light the dragonfires but persuade Akatosh to invest him with the divine agency and get him with the blood of dragons. So there's a little bit of what's it called? Corsaring? Is that what the word I'm thinking of? A little bit of tricksies there. It was only after the coronation ritual was attempted that we learned the extent of Metamarco's deception. The King of Worms used his magic to corrupt the power of the amulet, causing the calamity which came to be known as the Soul Burst. I remember very little of the actual event, only that the chaos that followed was immediate and devastating. Varen was consumed by the fiery wrath of the Soul Burst. Sai Sahan and I were unjustly implicated in his death. Oh, so everyone thinks that Varen is dead, unless Varen is dead and he somehow has his soul stuck in that body. Because Sai fled as soon as he recovered, taking the amuleted kings with him, Grand Chancellor Tharn was an opportunist and immediately cast his lot with Metamarco. Can't blame him. The prophet's story is one of mystery. He appeared one day on the steps of an abbey of the Moth Priest in Cyrodiil. They took him in and fed him, thinking he was nothing more than a vagabond. They were shocked when they found him in the libraries that night, poring over the Eldritch etchings of the Elder Scrolls. Only the Moth Priests themselves had the ability to read the scrolls, and they saw his arrival as a prophetic sign from the divines. As they do all who read them, the Elder Scrolls eventually took the prophet's eyesight, leaving them permanently blind. I did not know that. That's kind of wicked. The Elder Scrolls, if you read them for too long, that takes your blind sight away. Your eyesight, not your blind sight. It makes you blind. That is, I never knew that. That's freaking cool, but also that's scary. How do you read the Elder Scrolls? And yet he continued to study them in his mind's eye and eventually foresaw the great terrible threat that we now face with. Okay, so it's like a magical reading. It's kind of like your sixth sense. Word of his prophecy spread far and wide, eventually reaching the Imperial City in the ears of Metamarco. The King of Worms immediately arrested the prophet for rumor-mongering and treason, and had the abbey and all of its contents burned to the ground. Whoa. The catastrophe that the prophet predicted began to take shape almost immediately. Vast swaths of the empire were consumed by Daedric fire, and the first dark anchors fell onto the land. Malik Bald's invasion on our world has begun, made possible by Metamarco's betraying. Sweet. That's it. Round 2. Oh, they lose their glow after we read them. Oh, give me a moment here. Boop, there we go. Chronicle 2. Once again, I, Laris of Skyrim, commit words to paper on behalf of the prophet. In truth, he didn't ask me to write this entry, but I feel the need to keep a record of these events, whatever their outcomes may be. The prophet's visions and nightmares are getting worse. He continues to witness horrifying visions of a future in which Morlock Ball rules the world. These don't seem to have a profound effect on him when he was awake, but at night, in those precious few hours where he manages to drift off, the visions become increasingly disturbing. He refuses to describe them to me in great detail, but he awakens violently, cold sweat, and it is obvious that they are wearing away at his sanity. The dude can't sleep. Feel that. Are you gonna make a gnome on Eminem early? I don't know yet, Temji. They added beards to gnome and they look wonderful, but I was really enjoying ranger, and gnomes cannot be ranger. If they can become a ranger or a druid, but by the time early access hits, I'll probably be a gnome. I usually play gnomes in MMOs if they're available, or a small race, except for, side note here, I didn't play a Lalafell in Final Fantasy XIV because I just can't. I have friends that love the Lalafell in that game. I just can't play 1. I played a Taru in 11 for many years. Love that. But in Final Fantasy 14, I'm a Rogadin. I went the opposite end of the spectrum. I went with the biggest, the biggest race she can be. And it's funny because I love the Taru in 11, and I don't like the Galka in 11. But then I like the Rogadin in 14, and I don't like the Lalafell in 14. It's kind of how it all ended up. Our ally, Midshield, that's me. Hey, they're talking about... She wrote about me in a book? And I feel popular now. I'm famous. Has already proven extremely capable. The escape from the Wailing Prison was only the beginning. Vestige risked everything to rescue me from the Foundry of Woe. I owe our new friend my life, my soul, and perhaps my very sanity. We're now chasing every available lead in our attempts to find Sai Sahan and the Amulet of Kings. If we can regain the amulet, the Prophet believes that we might be able to challenge Molag Bal and save our world. As usual, he used a bunch of flowery words and obscured phrases I didn't understand, but his general meaning was clear. Sometimes I wish I'd never left Skyrim and gone to Cyrodiil. I fought for a great man that I believed in, met another that I came to cherish dearly, had my share of blood and glory, but was it worth it all? Cyrodiil will always be the place where I first laid eyes on that treacherous skeever Mannimarco and his sniveling toady Abner Tharn. I don't know which is worse, Mannimarco's charm and eloquence as he prepared to backstab us, or Tharn's endless insults and irritating condescension. At least with Tharn, we always knew where we stood. That's true, yeah. The Prophet said that Tharn's part in this isn't finished. I can't imagine any good coming of that. After all, that sniveling son of a goat went right back to licking Mannimarco's boot after the soul burn. He'd do anything to save his own hide and preserve his family status in the Imperial City. I must bring this entry to a close. I hear the Prophet stirring. Oh, she's writing this as the Prophet is sleeping here. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember these books being here before. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. But now that we have Tharn here, I bet things are going to change. If that was yours, Prophet, I'm sorry. I just took your stuff, man. We'll call it recompense for all of this inconvenience. Chronicle 3. Well, there it is. Tharn's back with us, and I don't like it one bit. Midshield and I managed to get into Mannimarco's castle with little help from our soul-shriven friend, Sir Cadwell. Cadwell's like a wisp, a little light in the upper marsh if you get my meaning. But he can be damned useful at times, and he shows up in the damnedest places. While we risked our necks fighting through worm cultists and flesh Atronachs, Tharn projected his smirky image to different parts of the castle, goading us on. We eventually got to the tower where he was being held, but Mannimarco was ready for us, and raised all manner of undead to challenge us. In the end, we defeated them and escaped from Tharn. But here's the topper. Tharn lied to us. He has no idea where Sai is being held, or where the Amulet of Kings is. Of course, he claims he can help us both out, but when he admitted his lie, I lost my temper and laid him out on the floor with a single punch. God, that felt good. That was a long time coming. That's when Tharn spilled the beans. He told Midshield that he'd been lying and revealed the Prophet's true identity. Lord Varen immediately admitted everything, of course. I hope it wasn't too soon. It's vital that we maintain Midshield's trust, and now I can see doubt behind the Vestige's eyes. Tharn is such a lying skeever. All he cares about is his empire and his family status. Lord Varen believes Tharn's here for a reason, but I don't trust him, and I never will. I plan to keep a close eye on him. So she's the one writing all of this. I don't think anything else lore-wise is being written. And we're at that part where we need to leave and wait to get an update. So let's go ahead and do that. In Final Fantasy 11, I was a Tower for a long time. And then I switched to human because I started to kind of want to min-max. And then eventually, I think 5 years ago when I returned to retail, I ended up playing elf. I don't even remember what they're called in Elvan is what they're called in 11, I think. and they're called something different in 14. We're gonna wait, get that quest. But then I didn't play for a while after that, and they released the Final Fantasy XI Horizon private server, and I have a character there. I didn't finish any of the story though, because by that time I've done Rise of Zilla. Whoa.
Tharn wants to speak to you. Go to the Volkilgard Mages Guild, quick.
What the hell? We don't get the prophet anymore. We get minions from Tharn. That was crazy. Okay. The Tharn speaks. Go to Volkilgard Mages Guild. Is that on this map? Okay, yeah, it is. So we need to go here. Is 11 still running? It is. Retail makes Square Enix quite a bit of money still. There's an English-speaking community, but the bigger one is the Japanese one. The Japanese people love Final Fantasy XI. They adore it. Kind of like the English speakers in MMOs. Like some of us adore EverQuest. That's how they adore Final Fantasy XI. And it's a sub-based game, so they're still raking in thousands of dollars a month for subs. They allow boxing there, so there's some people that... So their whole thing is you can have multiple accounts, but don't be caught automating anything. And you can automate very easily in that game with Lua scripting. It's a script language, but once you learn the basics of it, you can do pretty much anything with it. And I was doing that. I was 6-boxing for a while there, but then I realized I was paying for 6 accounts. I'm not trying to do that. Yeah, but yeah, 11 still makes Square Enix money, and they haven't sanctified any of the private servers, but there is a private server called Horizon that Ninja, the streamer, he's a big part of. Like Final Fantasy 11 is actually Ninja's one of his favorite games. This is all hearsay, by the way, but yeah, he helped get that off of the ground through, you know, promoting it, and I don't know if he did financially. They don't take money at all because it would be illegal, but they do need to pay for the server, so we don't know if that's coming out of donations or... And I say we don't know because I didn't do any research on it, but yeah, it's a healthy game. They have I think at prime time they have like 3,000 people on, and then at low times they have just a little under 1,000, so pretty active community. They are prepping to release Treasures of Acheron expansion, which introduces the Blue Mage, the Corsair, and there's one more job that expansion had. Blue Mage, Corsair, Puppet Master. That was the other one. I almost forgot. I was like, wait, I played a Puppet Master. But that is going to be a big release because when that expansion came out originally on the client, it broke the game. Like, it was way too... Those classes, especially Blue Mage, they were very, very powerful jobs. So I think they're trying to make sure that they release them in ways that doesn't break their game, because if people figure out exploits and they can't figure out how to remove certain things, they'll probably have to do a wipe, and I don't think that's their intention. I think they've stated that they never want to wipe, but they're rewriting the back end of the game, so that, you know, there could always be that one moment.
Ah, excellent. You got my message. Apparently that little creature isn't completely useless. Banekin can be such children. I hope you've nothing pressing. We could be here a while.
Why are you dressed like that?
I can't be strutting around the city wearing my imperial regalia, can I? Your concern about my fashion sense is touching but irrelevant. I've called you here for a reason. If we are to determine a course of action, we need more information.
What are you talking about?
By now, it should be clear your prophet emperor brought these catastrophic events upon us. Everything that transpired is his fault.
I mean, Mannimarco deceived him. It wasn't just his fault.
Granted, Mannimarco can be very persuasive and charismatic when he wants to be. We all believed him when he said we could change Varen's bloodline with the Amulet of Kings.
Then why do you blame Varen?
You saved Varen's life when you rescued him in Cold Harbor. In return, he lied to you about his true identity and his part in causing the Soul Burst. He manipulated you from the very start. Perhaps the better question is, why don't you blame Varen?
Just tell me why you called me here.
Varen wants to assemble a new group of companions in the vein of the original 5. Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his. Superstitious nonsense, but he is quite correct on one point. We need to find Sai Sahan.
Why is this Sai Sahan so important?
In the chaos following the Soul Burst, Sahan stole the Amulet of Kings and fled the Imperial City. We're going to need that relic, and he is the only one who knows its current location. He was captured by Mannimarco's agents and taken to an undisclosed location. We need to find out where he's being held.
What do you need me to do?
Mannimarco keeps his most secret documents in a hidden lair of Daedric cultists deep within the Gratwood, in the ruins of Wormroot Depths. We must travel there and search for clues.
Alright, I'll set out. That's great.
Remember, Wormroot Depths, Gratwood. I'll meet you inside.
Perfect, because now we have that quest line in Gratwood. I think we've caught the main quest up. We can go back to Gratwood and start doing the quest there.
If I can endure Titanborn's inane prattle, I can survive your assuredly erudite elucidations. Proceed.
Tell me more about yourself.
Well, if you must pry, I am Chancellor to the Elder Council and Overlord of Nibene. But of all my titles, the greatest is my family name, Tharn. We are the greatest of the noble houses, with seats at the Imperial Court for countless centuries.
Family of politicians, huh?
Politicians? A grossly inadequate word to describe our duties and our legacy. The Tharns have a storied history of advising kings and emperors that can be traced back to the First Era. We understand the ebb and flow of power.
What will happen to you now?
Ah, there's the rub. With my untimely defection, my family will likely be divested of its holdings. The name Tharn is probably being stricken from every document in the Imperial Archives as we speak. I detest being on the wrong side of history.
Have you really lost everything?
Don't sound so smug about it. This is a setback, nothing more. By allying with you, I will liberate the Empire from Mannimarco's grip. The Empire is all that matters to me. I will do what I must to ensure its survival.
Don't you have a daughter, the Empress Regent?
Clivia. She is comfortably lodged in Mannimarco's pocket.
Oh.
My nephew, Jabard. I doubt they've given my disappearance a second thought. Ah, fair Clivia. My charming girl grew to be a ruthlessly ambitious woman. I taught her well.
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna be royalty, I think about those kind of things. Like, could I handle that? And I think my moral compass is
Over here.
no.
Much to discuss.
No. We're not doing a side quest. I saw the glowy portal and I started to walk towards it. We're not doing a side quest. Yeah, I think my moral compass wouldn't allow me to go too far in certain things that in those kind of fields. Yeah. I mean, I'm not judging anyone that can bend their compass. Like, that's just how the world is. There's no changing it. It's bigger than what we are. It would require everyone on this planet to revolt, but people are not going to do that. So instead, I don't accept it, but I also know where I stand. So we need to go to Gratwood, but I feel like we should probably begin our journey through Gratwood. There's 2 quests that we have to do here. How do we get back there? This will take us there. I don't think there's any other place that we ended up.
We depart within the hour. Where are you headed?
Oh, yeah, please.
Tell me.
To Gratwood. 1 ticket to Gratwood. Alright. Oh, this is cool. Alright. Kind of put me in the middle of the town. Hopefully it didn't ruin the quest at all. Oh, it brought me all the way here. We need to get back down here. Let's unlock this way shrine and we'll go here and then we'll go back there. Because I think this is for the Great Tree. Okay. Yeah, let's grab this this waypoint up.
This is bad.
Look at it. Look at all these people. Awesome. Okay, so we have the Elden Root Way Shrine now. Let us take it to Haven's Track.
Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed, the Elden Tree is impressively tall. Equally impressive is that King
And that should be free. We shouldn't have to have paid for that, I believe. No. So we were on a boat on our way here, and then we got kind of stopped by some bandits. But then I wanted to get caught up in the main quest. Oh god. Ew, gross. What is that? It looks like a tick. I will not get Lyme disease today, friend. Can we go around? Nice. That thing. We might have to fight it. That person will take us to a location. This is who we need right here.
That ship. The Prowler, isn't it? I've heard tales of its captain and crew. If things weren't so dire, I'd hope to meet them.
What happened here?
I'm uncertain. Lord Garashri brought my unit to Haven as part of our final training. But when we arrived, the city was under pirate attack. We worked with the fisherfolk to help the citizens escape.
Who attacked the Haven?
The Jackdaws, a pirate band that raids throughout the long coast. But how could one pirate ship do so much damage? They shouldn't have taken the city at all, let alone as quickly as they did.
Can I do anything to help?
The Speaker hoped to locate General Andare, but we could find no sign of her garrison. He feels the city's defense is our responsibility. But there are few of us. Please, find Lord Gareshri. Help take Haven back from the pirates.
Where can I find the Lord?
This one. I do not know. Not exactly. I only know what I must protect. But Lord Gareshri spoke with some refugees before he left. The merchant Narel, and Corinway, who leads the fisherfolk. Perhaps they would know.
Okay. I mean, yeah, a band of pirates taking over an area just by itself, that is a little fishy. You hate ticks? Yeah, I mean, ticks are... They suck. And they're really annoying because when you remove them, you can't just like pull them off. You have to remove them a certain way. So I've had a tick on me before where I was out in the woods and we didn't have anything to suffocate it. So I had to keep it on me until we got back into town. And then we pulled it off. And by that time, it was like nice and bulbous. And we smothered it with some Vaseline, and eventually it came up, and I was able to pull it out. Yeah, because if you remove a tick without any kind of like lubricant or way of getting it to unleash for a moment, it will snap its head off, and then it just stays in there and gets infected. Oh, that guy looks cool. A little immersion breaking, but pretty cool looking.
When I went to bed last night, I dreamed of a fully laden ship docking in the harbor. I thought it was a good omen. Couldn't have been more wrong.
Have you seen the Lord?
He was wading through the swamp with a handful of soldiers. They looked greener than the water. But good luck to the Cat Lord, I say.
Do you know where he's going?
To the other end of the marsh. I've only seen the place from the Haven docks. Never thought I'd wade through it. If you're headed after the Cat Lord, cross the marsh and make for the walls. I'd wager he's by the gate.
What happened in the Haven?
One moment I was nearly asleep, and the next I heard yelling. I looked outside and saw raiders with torches, so I leapt out the window and ran. That's right, completely nude all the way here. The fisherfolk loaned me some clothes.
What do you know about the marsh?
Never seen it before this evening. I've sent apprentices there for alchemical supplies. Had I known it was crawling with Horvor, I would have increased their stipends. But not by much. You have to keep them in line.
I mean, an increase is an increase. Someone was going to give me more money for what I was already going to do. Like, why not? They also have special pincers to get under the head. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Well, I mean, growing up, we didn't really have too much of anything. Maybe they were around and we just didn't live in an area where you could buy those. I learned that if you use Vaseline, that will help, because they like come up and they'll move around, try to move and readjust and stuff, and that's when you pull them out. You grab them up. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine using pincers, how that would work. I would be scared I would just break the head off. All right, enough of that talk though. It's a little gruesome. All right, let's do unsafe haven. The largest port. The refugees said that the Lord Cat was last seen crossing the marsh toward the outer walls of Haven. I should see if I can catch up to him. What about this? Okay, I believe this is a dungeon, so we're gonna keep doing what we're doing here. Look at them. Yeah, they look like ticks too. My inventory is full. Alright, well, first things first. We need to find a vendor. Where's a good spot? Where do you think a vendor would be? Are you a vendor?
Pirates or
Nay.
What?
Okay, well, I won't talk to you. Oh, you have to be a vendor.
If our
Nope.
queen...
Merchant. You work West NPC. I don't think you're gonna help. Oh, here we go. This looks like... Are you a merchant?
I could use a break.
Nay.
Hello there.
baffles me how
Here we
were
go.
driven out of the guild hall. It's not like our
All right. We have a lot of stuff to sell. Let's make sure we don't have anything of new. Oh, we do have new. All right. We're going into the inventory screen first. So, weapons. We're going to keep two-handed swords, so none of this. We're good on that. And heavy armor. We have finally, we can finally wear some heavy feet and hands. Very nice. Oh, whatever that is, don't do that. And I think we recently replaced those items. What's our dude look like now? Oh, he looks pretty cool. I still don't like the helmet. The helmet is giving me like Juggernaut vibes. The rest of the armor is pretty sick looking. Actually feel like a tank. Is there a way to hide my headpiece? I wonder. Right click. Nay. Maybe in options? Let's see. Settings. Gameplay. Nope. Interface. You would think it would be under here, right? Hide polymorph helmet. Nope. I bet because of the glamour system or whatever you want to call it, I bet it's something within there, and you maybe have to hide. You have to like buy it. Let's see. I'm curious now. I just want to know now. Wardrobe. Nope. It's all cosmetic stuff. Oh, that's what the seals are for. Okay. You get seals from the battle pass that you can get points for. That's kind of neat. Oh, you can get mounts and stuff now. All right. Very cool. I want to figure out if it's possible to hide this helmet though. It'd have to be under wardrobe. Hats? Maybe. Yes, maybe. I go to our collections. Appearance. Hide your helmet. Yes. All right, perfect. We don't have to pay for it, so that's kind of cool. Oh, dude, I look like a badass now. That mustache? That's a +3 mustache, by the way. Alright. Enough joking around. Gotta find this Lord Cat. Oh, wait. Nope. We gotta sell. That's why we came.
baffles me how we were driven out of the guild.
Thank you. Oh, we can hit E. Alright. I wonder if I can use this. I'm gonna see if I can use that. That will actually help with some space here. Provisioning stuff I'm getting rid of because I don't plan on cooking. Okay. Let's see what is right here. Yep. Okay, cool. I can use these at least and get them out of here, and then they'll be put into my log. More space opened up. 44 of 88. Perfect. Halfway. Don't look at them. We just keep running. We don't have to look at them. They're super gross. I think a challenge would be if I played this game. A different way would be to do every single quest that we run into. We would probably still be in the beginning area. No doubt, I think. I'm pretty sure. We would still be in the good area. It would be crazy. We got attacked, but it looks like it stopped attacking it. Look, yeah. I think I just ran past him and they ended up aggroing me. All right, so we have this. Wants us to go into here. Hail, adventurer. Haven discovered. So this is Haven. Quaint. Subtle. Quiet. Oh, what's going on here?
Let them have it.
Let who have it? Wait. Who are they shooting? Oh, you're okay. Good work, boys and girls. Good work. Keep it up. I need to get past you. We're gonna go over. Oh, this guy looks ferocious. Nope, that's a side quest.
Without the weight of numbers, we can't retake Haven by direct assault. The key to victory is the fort.
Lieutenant Kazargi said you needed some help. Kazargi. I'm gonna go with Kazargi. Yep, Lieutenant Kazargi said that he needed some help.
Sharp clawed that one. It's why I left her in charge. This has been enlightening training cruise for my soldiers. I wanted to show them life outside of elsewhere. For them to see what it means to be a Dominion citizen. I never expected this.
Lieutenant Kazargi mentioned something about Haven's garrison?
Yes. The great General Endari. I wanted to introduce my soldiers to a real Dominion hero. Shame that she's gone. Pulled her fearsome Jade Dragoons out of town before we arrived and left the place defenseless. Seems the pirates decided to fill the void.
Why would she leave?
A question for another time. Right now, we need to deal with these pirates. Jackdaws, they call themselves. We spotted a few giving orders to the others. These Jackdaw lieutenants are the key.
What do you mean?
We must know why have the Jackdaws lingered in Haven. What do they plan for its citizens? Take my notebook and find the Jackdaw lieutenants. Make note of anything they say which gives us a clearer understanding.
Can't I just, kill them?
I can't see why not. If they're of any importance to the Jackdaw's captain, they'll have written orders. As long as we learn their plans, I don't care how you do it.
I'll see what I can learn. Alright, we gotta investigate quite a bit here. There's someone fighting the pirates. Maybe we can do that. Oh, we have to go down. I'm gonna grab this sky shard, I think, really quick here. Or maybe I won't. Let's see what we can do in here first. Oh, we have to stay in here. It's kind of like an instant zone. I got it now. I'm following. And the shard is in here too. Perfect. All right. Oh. Apparently they didn't see me. All right. Lost their lives. Gotta scroll here. Garmja's orders. Yingold. I understand your concern about lack of supplies for the ritual, but you're forgetting there's a local mages guild to raid for stores. Once you confirm they have the goods, send me word so we know to proceed. Oh! Oh! That was you that was sitting here. Sorry about it, ladies. So the pirates have actually infested this area quite a bit. We got the investigation war leader complete as well. Let your... Well, what? What? Hey, I was reading that. Investigate Jirte. I love that AoE spell where the claws come out of the ground. The CC is nice because then I can control how much damage I'm actually taking. Oh! I'm snared. I don't like being snared. Ugh. Wait. No, we need to get back in there. We need to get back in the fight. I didn't want to leave. Make sure that, yeah, we're still on Haven. But we don't have the update in here. I wonder if we need to leave. A nice little mix of instance slash open world, maybe? Yeah, we can get on the boat from here. Perfect. Oh man, that looks good. Look at that. like the water being calm against the stone down there. I like the different light, the light speculation or spectacle right here on the edge too, because it's got like a green hue to it. That's what would happen to that wall if ocean water was by it. That's pretty cool. What are you doing? Having a nap, huh? I think someone's been through here. Yup. Jirtei. Sorry, Jir, but you're not casting any spells on me today. I don't care how, but I want that drugged Wamasu out of the hold and under Haven. It should fit through the old Imperial aquifer outside the city walls. We can't secure our escape route before the ritual completes. We're sunk. So there is more ritual activity happening underneath here, or underneath Haven. We can't have that. Ah, there's Aqueduct. It's Kazargi.
Some of Haven's guard arrived to defend the fisher folk and refugees. I thought to sneak along the beaches, see what I could learn. Then I saw you. So, what should we do?
Lord Ked asked me to discover the pirates' plans. Here's what I found.
Really? What are the Jackdaws planning?
They're bringing bodies to Haven's fort for some kind of necromantic ritual.
What? Why would pirates do such a thing? We must get to the fort and stop them. But if they hold the fort, they must have the gates locked. How could we get in?
There's an entrance to this aquifer.
Good. If you can enter the fort and open the gate, I can bring reinforcements to you. Where is Lord Garashri? I must tell him of this plan.
He's in an abandoned house near the outer walls.
Then we both must hurry. Keep your wits about you, friend. We'll meet inside the fort and stop these pirates from whatever dark magics they plan.
I didn't have a choice in this. I have to go into a sewer while she gets to just, stay clean and not have to smell sewage. That's cool. I'm the hero, I guess. I'll do the heavy lifting. It's this way. Oh, great. Ew. They're just chilling over here. I don't like that. That means that things are hidden. We were doing a dungeon one time and a spider came crawling down its web right in front of me as I was going through a hallway. Gross. Dead end, it seems. We might have to go back. Got some bugs to the left. Got this crew right here in the middle. What are y'all doing in here? Nothing is the correct answer. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the room we entered. That's the dead end. So just as long as we don't fall down, we'll be all right. Let's see if I can go this way first. There we go. Oh gosh. Oh, okay, it's just water down there. Flight increased to rank 2. I have flight? You know what we haven't done in a while is look at our abilities. Wonder if anything is unlocked.
Circle around! Heal.
There's a bug down there. I don't think we need to go down there though, so we're just gonna keep going our way here.
Heal me.
I'm trying to determine if it's like worth actually exploring 100% of something. Oh no, that's not what I want to do.
Move the flank.
It would be more so just for completionists, but I guess I'm not trying to do that with this run. What is that thing down there? Wonderful. All right. Whoa. Sonamat, what it's called. Beast Handler Mahema. Oh, it's gonna attack us, so we need to prepare. Let's see. Let's do this one first. Then we alt. The handler is not the problem. It's the pet. Oh yeah, the tail swipe too. Sorry, buddy, but you have to go. That looks sick though. Look at this thing. It's like a basilisk. Yeah, like a basilisk slash wyvern. Oh, this is how we get out. Oh, this is how we get into the fort. We're inside. Okay, everyone be very quiet. Oh, we let him in. Yeah, look at them.
Excellent work.
Yeah, they're fighting back now. Get out of here, pirates. It's very boring to complete something. I guess, you know, it could be some people are into it. I have a buddy that loves completing games 100%. Like that's why he plays games, is he likes the sense of accomplishment by completing every single thing. There are some games that do it very well. What game was it? One of the first few games I ever 100%ed was Bayonetta for Xbox 360. I enjoyed my time 100%ing that game. It was such a fun game just to play through and get the achievements. But there are some games where I look at the achievements, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to do that. You can't make me. I don't want to.
Well done, my friend. Lieutenant Kazargi brought me what you found.
What should we do next?
The pirate leader intends to fill Haven streets with undead slaves, but there's still time to stop them. They're coming from the Fighters Guild. I need someone I can trust to get inside and disrupt their foul rituals. Can I count on you once more?
Of course you can.
By Alkosh's scaly nethers, I knew you'd come through. Now, the pirates are likely to have the Fighters Guild heavily guarded and locked down.
How do I get the key?
I hand it to you. Found it on a pirate's corpse and recognized the markings. The luck of Rachin was with me. I'm sure the Fighters Guild would approve of you smashing anything that doesn't belong. When you finish, inform Lieutenant Kazargi of your success.
Alright, time to smash them undead. We could probably avoid most of this. Whoa, look at that thing. They're eating the bodies. You monsters. Oh, he like kind of stumbles at you. Oh, that is cool. Very sweet model. You got to give it to the Elder Scrolls devs. The attention to details in some of these characters. Lore book. Oh, another challenge would be go through an entire game and only get lore books. Oh, that would be... And you have to read them? Oh, I mean, you would learn about the world pretty quickly. You would learn so much. The sun. I like her armor. Her armor is sick. Oh, she's a Dragon Knight. You get over here. No, don't run away. You have been slain in the name of Varen. Oh, I see. Oh, it kills them though. Oh, the poor villagers. I'm doing you a favor. This is a mercy kill. May you finally rest in peace. Oh. My wife likes completing Lego games to 100%. I hear those are a great playthrough just as a regular playthrough and as 100% completion. They make them they're grindy enough to not take more than like 30 hours, I think, right? Something like that. And also they're Lego games. I remember when those came out. I was working at GameStop back then. And I remember when those came out and they were selling like hotcakes. Like anytime a company would release a Lego game, it was just like, I don't remember who does Lego games. obviously the Lego company, but I can't remember what developer team that they went through, the publisher.
Greetings, my friend. You did it. The undead fell in their tracks. The pirates, they surrendered or fled. A good day.
How bad are you hurt?
They won't tell me. That means it's bad, isn't it? I'm going to die.
Do I lie? I've been playing this character pretty bluntly, so I think I'm gonna keep with the bluntness. That's usually what it means.
I see. Strange. I thought I would fear this moment, but instead I'm filled with pride that I could fight beside the speaker for the Main. And beside you. Lord Gareshri isn't around, is he?
I'll go get him for you.
No. He rallies the people of Haven against the pirates. Please, do not distract him with my fate.
So if we would have, I was over there complaining about going through the sewers, but if we would have went her route and she went through the sewers, there was a possibility, lore-wise, I'm just saying it wouldn't happen because, you know, we're the main character syndrome, yada yada. But if we were just letting this world play out, there's a possibility that my character could have died.
If I die from wounds justly earned, I'll greet my ancestors with honor. Tell the speaker it was an honor to serve him.
Of course. She's gone, damn. Unconscious. The lieutenant is unconscious, so she's still here. Her body is not breathing though, so I don't... Alright, we might want to leave because every time we're around a dead body that was like just alive, we always get blamed for something. She's really not a gamer, so they easy enough for her. Sounds like a gamer to me. She's playing video games. You're talking about like the sweaty, like hardcore, play Demon Souls kind of gamer. Yeah, it's okay. I used to be like, and I'm no call out, but I used to be like, I guess when I worked at GameStop, there was a lot of toxic culture because, you know, if you weren't the best gamer, you didn't know what you were talking about. So I learned then, I was just like, you could play Facebook games, and if it's a game and you enjoy it, you're a gamer. You're a gamer through and through. You're just a different kind of gamer. Because we didn't know at the time, but gaming was going to become such a thing, you know? I remember growing up and playing video games and being in school and being called a nerd for being a gamer. But now it's cool to be a gamer. I think everyone plays video games. It's kind of like how everyone plays Dungeons and Dragons now. I feel like everyone plays Dungeons and Dragons. We have to find Lord Cat. Oh, he's in here. Do you know your wife's favorite Lego game? I hear the Harry Potter series is pretty good. I wouldn't mind playing through the Star Wars ones. I'm a big Star Wars fan. Well, I mean, I'm a big sci-fi fan. I like Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, Doctor Who. I mean, I guess Doctor Who is more time. There he is.
Ha! I knew you'd done it the moment those undead fell to tatters. Half of the pirates surrendered on the spot. They must have thought whatever you did to the undead would happen to them next.
Pirate leader is dead.
This means three things. First, you were instrumental in crashing the pirate invasion of Haven. Second, the Dominion's leadership owes you a debt of thanks. And third, I am privileged to be the one who pays it. An honor to fight beside you.
And not one mention of his lieutenant.
I'd like to know why General Andare pulled her Jade Dragoons from Haven. Their absence nearly led to the Jackdaw's success.
The lieutenant was seriously wounded.
But the last I saw, she was carving her way through undead warriors. How bad is it?
It seemed bad. She didn't want you to worry.
Nonsense. I'll send for Mages Guild healers to treat her immediately. Don't you worry about Lieutenant Kazarki. She fought like she was born with 6 claws. There's no way she'll go without a fight.
Nice. We're worried that she was gonna die. We always lose people in this game, I swear. Leveled up. Bound Crown Refreshing Drink. Okay. We unlocked a dungeon, we got a consumable, and then our typical attribute and stat points. Firm. No new unlocks, so that means we need to go through here and figure out what we can put points into. Acrobatic. Increase your fall damage. Increases stealth detection. Wait. Increases your movement speed by 1% and your physical and spell penetration by 300%. Or 300 points. That's actually, this is really good. Hunter's Eye. Because that means if there's anything hiding in stealth, we'll be able to see it. These are both really good. We might have to take those up. Her favorite is always the one she is currently going through. I think the Harry Potter ones were probably the ones she seemed to enjoy the most. Okay. Yeah, those games made a lot of money. And plus it's the Harry Potter realm, you know, the beloved series. I feel like Harry Potter is a very polarizing topic. You either love Harry Potter or you hate it. I enjoyed the movies. They're great. I never read the books. At that time, I think that was kind of my, I don't want to read the books, I'll just watch the movies moment. And then eventually I returned to books. Used to be a big reader as a teenager. And then mid-20s you get distracted of going to parties and concerts and all that. So you minimize your time of reading and just got the opportunity, oh, it's an audiobook or it's in a movie format? We'll just go watch that or listen to that instead. But now I'm reading again. Like I'm going through all my Terry Goodkind and my Terry Pratchett stuff. And I'm glad I held on to those books. They're such a treat. Heavy armor. Nothing. Oh, here we go. Unstoppable. Intensify your physical presence to gain major resolve, increasing your physical and spell resistance. Also grants you immunity to knockback and disabling effects of 6 seconds, but reduces your movement speed. Okay, so this is if I'm tanking. I don't need that just yet. Balance blade. We have one of 2. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that then. Dragon Breath. Are we using We are using Dragon Breath. Let's see what we have here. Initial hit applies the burning status effect in Major Breach. Converts the ability into a channeled attack that deals direct damage. No. Wait. No, I don't want to channel. No channeling here. Wing Buffet. Unfurl draconic wings to knock back enemies around you 4 meters and stun them for 1.8 seconds. The winds from your buffet swirl around you, reducing your damage taken from projectiles by 50%, while granting you major expedition for 4 seconds, increasing your movement speed by 30%. It sounds great, but I think I'm gonna be good on that for now. I don't want to move any quicker than I already am. I'm already kind of moving pretty fast. Especially now that the new series is coming, it's a very hot topic. That's because they're like changing things, right? They're taking the liberty to change stuff up, like character design and stuff. I mean, that whoever owns Harry Potter has probably got more money than God, so they can do whatever they want. All right. It's so funny though, because you think about the Harry Potter series and the story, and it's nothing like, it's not like, it's trend setting, yes, but it's been done before, you know. It's almost kind of like an isekai anime, if you will. This kid gets thrown into a world and he's the main character and he makes all these friends and then they go against the dark forces. It's a very cookie cutter kind of thing, but I I don't remember who wrote it, but whoever wrote it, they just used the right combination of words and made it into a big cult thing. And I don't know, maybe it also probably had really good promotional stuff. Sometimes you can take a really bad idea, and if you promote it right, you can make millions. Think of the Beanie Babies from when I was a kid, or actually I was a teenager when those were out. My parents almost fell in that trap. They bought like 2 or 3 of them, and then they started running into a hard time of getting some of them, so they just stopped collecting. But I have aunts and uncles that they threw thousands of dollars into that whole fad. Let's see. Wait, so we don't have another quest? Did we do the Great Tree now then? I think we go to the Great Tree part, which is here. Wait, is it here? Oh, it's right here. Talk to the King in Eldenroot. So we have to go here. Rowling wrote it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, J.K. Rowling is their name, I think. Her. Yeah. That name's come up a couple times in the news, I'm sure. I think yeah, anyways, it does. We won't go into that. That's for when we have a beer in our hand, right? All right, let's see here. Let's go south then. Hopefully we don't leave this area. I thought that maybe we were good. Okay. Oh, it wants us to zone out. There it is. The Great Tree. Talk to King Cameron Harridan of Eldenroot. Well, I don't want to do a dungeon. I guess we can, let's see here. Let's go to the Way Shrine, and then we can teleport there. I can go get one. There's multiple in the minibar. Well, yeah, also the minibar, they're gonna charge you like $10 just for the one. Unless your company is taking care of you. That'd be that's cool. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. I remember who you work for now. They better be taking care of you. Just put it on my tab. Hit up the Way Shrine. Man, hey, beer sounds delicious. I also haven't had one in a while, so I wonder if I would even like it. When I quit smoking cigarettes, this was years ago. Shit, when was the last time I had a cigarette? I think it was in 2020. Yeah, because of the scare from COVID and all that stuff. I wanted to try to clean my act up and not get COVID. I think I may have taken a puff in 2021. But yeah, I remember I tried to take a puff from a cigarette somewhere around that time, and I just did not like it. It was disgusting. But I smoked cigarettes from when I was like 17 up until about 2021. Glad I quit though, because I hear they're super expensive now. Oh, we gotta go to the Way Shrine. This is the Way Shrine. Teleport. If I charged my employer for a beer, I would be in so much trouble. Oh, that's true too. Yeah, because you have to have 2 different receipts if you go out. You have to ask your server to separate your food and your any beverages that were alcoholic. I had to deal with a lot of that with.
You'll fill the bill nicely. Let's talk.
Hey, what up, Squirtle the Knight? Are you who I need to talk to? He has a main story quest icon over his head. I bet he goes into the Cyrodiil stuff, though. So I want to keep going this way. So we removed the pirates from the Bay area there, from Haven. Let's see what this guy has to say. We're about to meet some royalty, I think. This is a very pretty zone. Wow. Well, hopefully you do get reimbursed for your other expenses. Just makes it easier. Elden Root discovered. Oh, this is a cool place. This reminds me of Final Fantasy again. Windurst / Gridania. What are these people in here for? Oh, that guy looks wicked. They just let me walk up to the king like this? What the hell?
You're a bold one to approach so fearlessly. Give me a good reason to speak with you. I'll make it seem like you're here at my request. Otherwise, my subjects will think you cut the line and start sizing you up for dinner.
Queen Irene sent me to help deal with the unrest.
How thoughtful. I could hardly turn down such a generous gift, especially with the trouble brewing in Elden Root. How are you at building embassies? You see, Queen Irene promised one would be built for the Khajiit as a gesture of goodwill. But now a year has passed and there's still no Khajiit embassy. This has led to no end of headaches.
What has caused the delay?
Good question. You wish to serve the Comoran throne? You can start by asking Prince Naaman why his people aren't fulfilling their promises. He's the one who seems to have the entire Elden Tree lodged up his flue. I can say that. I'm the king.
I'll ask the prince.
Yes? Quickly now. Don't leave your mouth to hang agape.
The king says there's some problems with the Khajiit embassy.
That again? My sister, Queen Irene, foolishly committed to build the Khajiit.
Oh, that's right.
Months ago. Everything was to be handled through Ambassador Tarinwe at the Ultima Embassy.
Didn't we kill the Veiled Queen? And he has like some relation to her? Or was it... It was a different NPC maybe.
No, you don't get to question me. Not after you slew High Kin Lady.
That's right, yeah, High Kin Lady Estra.
I want to have a chat with the person who killed my wife? That will break out the Sylphmead and share a good laugh?
I mean, maybe be better at picking the people you care about? It's kind of on you that you let the Veiled Queen into your life.
Then I shall return the favor. Address all further inquiries on the matter to Ambassador Tarinwe. Good day.
Tarinwe, huh? Yeah, we killed his wife because she tried to take over an area. She was bad. Like
You're not one for waiting in lines, are you?
What do you want? If you're a bad guy, you gotta go. Pardon me, folks. Yeah, why is that guy glowing like that?
How do you know? Were you there? I heard she had nothing to do with it.
This is about Cormount, isn't it? Don't blame her because you backed the wrong side.
Oh, okay. I thought they were going to talk about the Veiled Queen. I wanted to know more. Okay, it has to be for Cyrodiil. We already have our main quest, so we're gonna keep going this way. Yeah, see, like, people, you can just jump on your mount and just speed through all this quest stuff. You don't have to listen to the dialogue, you can skip it.
We can find room, depending on your destination.
Need to travel.
Tell me.
Hey, are we going to Eridon? Ah, here we go. I was following the wrong marker. No. This way. I see now. Let's get on the path and make it easier. That way we can enjoy the scenery.
Are you not afraid?
Whoa, there's a lot of people here. Very cool. But also, get out of my one-player, single-player game. A beautiful little scene right here. Very pretty. I should be taking screenshots. Maybe start like a log or something.
What are you afraid of?
Wait,
Words?
what's going on here?
Do what you promised.
Okay, so oh, they probably want the embassy. So they're like a mob that's pissed off, and they're just protecting the building.
I suppose a wanderer like you wouldn't know what busy looks like. I will demonstrate. Feel free to observe, quietly and from a distance.
The prince said I should speak with you.
Oh, forgive my manners. There's so much to do in preparing for Queen Irene's ratification ceremony. Tempers fray, as I'm sure you can understand. But if Prince Naaman sent you, it must be important. What can I do for you?
Why isn't the Khajiit embassy constructed yet?
Why would Prince Naaman care about that? If they are too lazy to build their own embassy, can't they afford an inn?
Prince Naaman says it's your responsibility.
Well, of course, I ordered it done. I hired some wood elves to excavate the stone and set aside supplies for Khajiit to use. It isn't my fault if the locals couldn't do their jobs.
Supplies? Where are they?
Check our storeroom. The Khajiit didn't even bother to pick up the supplies. In the meantime, I'm off to locate Prince Naaman. If he didn't send you here with his blessing, I'll see you face Dominion justice.
Oh, lady. You just wait. You're gonna feel like... Well, you probably won't feel anything.
We'll see what Prince Naaman thinks of your impertinent questions.
Yeah, we will. And if he lies, I will call him out. Oh, is this guy gonna give me a hard time now? Yep.
That's far enough. The storeroom is off limits. Ambassador Tarinway's orders.
The ambassador sent me to inspect the storeroom, though.
She did? That's different then. Show me her orders and I'll stand aside.
He didn't give me any orders.
Then I can't let you inside. Her instructions were very specific. No one gets in without her written permission. I'm to remain at my post until relieved. Except in an emergency, of course.
What kind of emergency?
The Khajiits could riot. That would be bad. Very bad. Or a fire, of course. But the chances of that happening are slim.
Listen, I really need to get into that storeroom.
I'm here on the ambassador's orders. I can't leave my post unless there's an emergency.
441 gold to bribe. I don't really want to spend that money. A couple coins I'm good with, but not 441. Never mind, I'll figure something out.
Suit yourself.
Alright. We have to figure out how to burn this place to the ground, apparently. Oh, maybe we can incite a riot?
Come out! It is no use. The High Elves care nothing about their promises to the Khajiit. Nothing will change, no matter how much we shout.
All you've done is shout?
Of course, we hope the ambassador would hear our voice, but it seems those stone walls are too thick. Perhaps the sound of rocks against her embassy walls would bring her out.
You haven't tried throwing rocks yet?
What? No. But if the ambassador is going to sit in her well-constructed embassy, she won't remain oblivious. A few rocks cluttering against her walls should remind her of what we lack. Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome. Throw away. Hell yeah. There's the guard. Stupid. He seems to be a bad guard, telling exactly the situation to leave us. Yeah. Yeah, he is so dumb. He just watched me run past him too. That's kind of like why I think that's why I like Monsters and Memories, is you have to really figure your stuff out. You have to like think things out. The blankets inside this crate are full of holes and tools are broken. All the supplies are worthless. So worthless supplies. Food sack. This food sack is full of rotten meat, old bones, and spoiled grain. There's nothing edible inside. So all of these supplies suck, what they're telling me. Yeah, this.
And what are you doing here?
Oh, hi. So you see, what had happened was.
I'd expected you would solve problems at the embassy, not cause them. Do you realize what's happening out here? Oh, never mind. Explain what you were doing in that storeroom.
An ambassador told me to search the storeroom.
Why would she do that? Oh, never mind. Well, what did you find?
The supplies reserved for the Khajiit, useless.
Typical bureaucratic corruption. I expected better of the ambassador. No matter. Supplies can be replaced. What about the Khajiit embassy? Did she say why construction hasn't begun?
She said she hired a local crew to collect the stone from nearby ruins.
What do you mean, collect stone? That should have happened months ago. They should be ready to build it. I'll talk to the ambassador myself. Put the fear of the Dominion into her.
The ambassador said she was going to go look for you.
I'm surprised we didn't pass each other on the road. Get to those ruins and find that work crew. I want to know why they haven't done their jobs. I won't have Queen Iren's word impugned by someone else's incompetence.
You know, if this guy lets two baddies into his life this easily, maybe he's not fit to be a prince. Just saying. I think we're getting an update, or at least dev stream tomorrow. Sean was talking about it on Discord today. Hell yeah! Yo, if there's an update, we will be playing some Monsters and Memories. I do want to go back to the game, but at this time, I'm only going to play, I think, whenever there's a patch. Just to see how the game's doing. I've played enough of the game that I know pretty well on, you know, what it's like, everything to do with it. I would like to make videos with it, but it's right now making videos during a test is a little counterproductive because things can change. I don't want to make a how-to video or a let's play video and then after the game's been out, people refer to it and then they go, yeah, this is all wrong. Like, yes, you're right, because it was during a test. Wood Elf Worker. Uh-oh, our first dead body. Multiple cups on the Wood Elf's body appear to have come from an axe. His hands are calloused, and he wears the simple clothing of a tradesman. Snaps. Something's going on. I bet the ambassador's into some dark shit. Broken. The surface of this cart is covered in a layer of fine dust. It appears to have been hacked apart. Anyways, I'm headed to bed early morning tomorrow. Have a fun adventure. Hell yeah, Eminem does rule. And yeah, have a good rest. Oh hey, who are you? You know, honestly, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, I think. I'm probably gonna go ahead and end myself. It is time to cook. I'm making food tonight. I'm making some butter chicken for the house, so it's really like Indian food here. So. And that takes a while though, so I think I'm gonna wrap up myself. We'll continue our adventures tomorrow, unless we get word that there is an Eminem patch. You have yourself a great evening, Temji. If you hear this in the void, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for spending your time with me, and I will see you all on the flip side. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.